Hi there, I'm Eve from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for tuning in today. I just want to mention I am working my way through a list of requested celebrity readings and I will get to them all at some point. Anyway, this is also a requested reading about Demi Lovato and what is going on in her life at the moment. So I'm going to get the cards now and see what's happening there. So, messages about Demi Lovato. What's going on with Demi Lovato at the moment? Messages we need to know about Demi. Getting a few jumpers here. More messages about Demi, please, and her career and life at the moment. Demi Lovato. Messages we're allowed to know about Demi. Some more cards here. Oh, okay. Got my cards. So, let's see what we've got. I'll just put these on the table. That's it. Just arranging the cards at the moment. It. So, which is the first card? The first card that we have in the reading is the Hermit, so I'll just put that in view for you. So, I feel that Demi has a desire for real change. I think she is looking for answers from within. She feels a strong need to understand and really know why her life is the way it is. With her past addictions she has had with alcohol and drug use. She is doing a bit of soul searching here. She really wants to change her life for the better and not keep slipping back into the drinking and addictions. She's fed up with landing in rehab, and I can understand that. And then she does get clean, and then some months later repeating the cycle, and she's had enough of that. She is spending some time alone and doing some self-reflection. What I mean is she's thinking about all this and wondering why this is happening. And at the moment she doesn't feel she has any friends that she can really trust. This is also referring to her physical health, as the alcohol and addictions have been taking their toll on her health. So we'll put that card back. The next card in the reading is the Emperor. Which I feel is Demi's father, and Demi's father was an addict and an alcoholic. Although she didn't have a very good relationship with him, after he died there was so much she wanted to say to him, and does realise now that his mental health issues weren't all his fault. and that he was just in a weak state of mind. And she does miss her dad a lot. But she does have a very close relationship with her mum, who is always there for her, and she's such a rock to Demi. So the next card in the reading is the Nine of Swords, but it actually came out reversed. I'll just show you it that way, but yeah, so that actually came out reversed. And this, I feel, is Demi. She is suffering with some sort of depression. She is worrying and having nightmares. She is suffering from anxiety and having problems sleeping. Her thoughts are sometimes running 100 miles an hour type of thing. And she is working herself up and becoming very stressed and anxious, when really this does not need to be a complicated issue. She does have a tendency to get very worked up about her dad being an alcoholic and an addict, and that's what all this worry and fear are based on. Yeah, basically she thinks she is going down the same path as her dad, and she worries whether she will be able to stay off her addictions. And I know what it's like to lose sleep. I have suffered with that in the past. I'm fine now, and it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You just get worse and worse because you get desperate to try and get to sleep. And that actually stops you getting to sleep, and your mind's running over all the issues that you're worrying about. And sometimes you don't even know what you're worrying about, you're just stressed. So I do feel for her with that. But what she really needs to do is look at the reality of this situation, that she can be stronger than her dad was, and learn from his mistakes to make her life better. So put that card back now. The next card is the Four of Swords. Now, at the moment, Demi is seeing a psychiatrist about her mental health problems. And the reason for this is she has some anger issues about the way her dad used to treat her mum, all the domestic abuse, and that also he chose his addictions over her and family life, and that still makes her sad. And I can understand that. So she's having this mental health treatment so she doesn't relapse again. And the aim of this is to build her mental health strength. She needs to try to stop worrying. I know that's easier said than done. And take a breather from the chaos around her and in her mind too, because she's very hard on herself. She does criticise herself a lot, and yet she has no need to. She has done so well since she started so young, acting as a child in Disney, and I think she was in Barney, and going on to be a great singer and performer. So we put that card back. Next card in the reading is the Five of Cups. I feel with the Five of Cups, it relates to Demi trying to forgive her father. And this ties in with her having therapy at the moment. She needs to do this for her own sake, to release, to release her from the negativity she feels, and the anger and the toxicity it has been creating in her life. She must let go of this painful and hurtful situation from the past. It's all about letting go of her demons and try to focus on more optimistic and positive things. She is also caught up with a great deal of blame on the ending of her relationship with Wilma. She is too caught up in the past, and she just really needs some help to let go of all this, to move on. And the next card in the reading is the Queen of Wands, which I think relates to Demi. She is a kind of born free character. She likes to dream big, is how I can explain it. So she fulfills her creative passions, and this often inspires many people around her. On the inside though, she is quite sensitive and can easily get hurt. But she is also warm-hearted and outgoing, and she can be quite an impulsive type of person. And the next card in the reading is the King of Pentacles. And I think this is relating to Wilma Valderrama and their long-term relationship they had. And I think this probably lasted about 6 years. She really loved him and has suffered a lot of heartache since this ended. He really was the love of her life, and this is why her career took a nosedive. They are still good friends, but I feel she always hoped they would one day get back together, as he is still the love of her life. She has dated a few other guys since they broke up, but no one has matched up to him yet. These two were karmic lovers for all the right reasons. When things were good between them, they had so much fun and excitement together. I can only liken it to two kids having fun at a party, and when Demi had her relapses with alcohol and addictions, he would be there supporting her all the way and helping her to recover, and that's what their relationship was like. When she was on a downward spiral from all the pressures of her career, he would help her become sober and be there for her with all the ups and downs of that. And he was a really good guy like that. So let's put that card back. The next card in the reading is the Ace of Swords. I feel this indicates Demi will be given lots of new exciting opportunities. And she's going to be doing new songs, new music, and a new album in the future. So we'll look forward to that. And we're also going to see Demi even more successful in the next few years than she's been before. She is going to reinvent herself. She has lots of ideas and enthusiasm about this, and we'll all be looking forward to that. So we'll put that back. And the next card in the reading is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel Demi really wants to improve her relationships, especially with her friends, because her relationships are very important to her. But because she has had her own personal problems with alcohol and addictions, she hasn't always had time to put the time needed into her relationships with others. So she has seen some friends leave her, but now she realises the value of good friends and is going to start over again with that. So I'll just put this card back. And the next card in the reading, we have the King of Wands. I feel this is a new man coming into Demi's life in the next 2 years who makes her very happy. So we shall have to wait and see how this new love pans out. I do know he will be loving and kind and loyal. Well, that seems to be the sort of guy most people would want. So let's look forward to seeing Demi with this new guy in the next couple of years. And the next card in the reading is the World. I think this is about Demi feeling a sense of closure, and I feel this relates to her ending things with her last manager and her sense of starting a new cycle with her new manager, who I believe is Scooter Braun now. She feels that everything has come together and she is in the right place at the right time, doing what feels right to her and her career at the present time. There has also been a celebration with Demi and some of her work colleagues about her signing up for the new management, and they're all seeing this as a positive step to the future for Demi after all that she's been through, and I do agree with that. And the next card in the reading is the Star. So I'll put that in view for you to see. And I feel this is about Demi and the fact that she has endured a lot of life's challenges, and she really has been through a difficult time, but she is now open to healing and transformation, and she now feels she does want to let go of damaging memories. Just like all of us, there comes a time when we no longer want to carry any bad memories with us anymore and are ready to move on. And I do think with all these things, you have to be at the stage in your life where you're ready for help, and she is, because you can try and help a friend with things, but if they're not ready, they're not going to listen and they're going to push you away and carry on. But she's at the time where she is ready. So she now feels she wants to forgive and forget as best she can. I think this will also boost her self-esteem, and she will find an increased trust in herself with doing this. This, I do feel, will also make her become aware of how successful and respected she actually is, and this will be the first time I think she's realised that. And the last card in the reading is the Sun. I do feel in the future Demi will have a lot of luck, and she will become even more successful than she has been, which will give her the strength and confidence to go for new opportunities that she will be offered in the music industry. And all of this will bring her happiness and joy. I do also feel in the future she will become totally clean from any addictions as well. Anyway, this is the end of the reading. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, subscribe and tap the bell icon, and then you will be notified when I upload a new video. If you would like a private reading, my email is below. Bye for now. See you in the next video.